Hey guys, I'm Aaron Braithwaite and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about emotional intelligence. That's right. A very key area a lot of men are misunderstanding. So listen up. You're probably thinking it's for the soft guy, but how wrong can you be? It's not about sitting in a circle, holding hands, talking about your feelings. It's time to drop that outdated mindset and realize that emotional intelligence is your weapon to dominate in life, whether it's in your career, relationships, or even in your own head. So let's cut the bullshit and get to the real reason why men need to level up their emotional intelligence. Trust me, this isn't optional. This is survival of the fittest. Let's think about your relationships, romantic, friendships, family, all of them. Are they thriving? Or are you constantly butting heads, feeling misunderstood, or just coasting along, barely connecting with the people in your life? If you're honest, you probably know it could be better. Here's the deal. If you can't understand and manage your emotions, you're going to fumble every important relationship in your life. You'll either bottle up your feelings until you explode, or you'll shut down, let resentment take over, bitterness. Neither of these things scream a strong man. Real strength is knowing how to communicate like an adult, being able to navigate conflict without losing your cool and actually understanding what your partner, your friends, or your colleagues are going through. People respect that. And when people, they'll ride or die with you. Just grit your teeth, keep moving. But here's the truth. If you don't deal with your emotions, they'll deal with you. You know, the simmering rage you feel sometimes, or that sense of emptiness that you have crushed every goal, but still don't feel satisfied. That's what's happening when you ignore emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence isn't about being soft, it's about being smart. It's knowing when to hit the brakes and process what's going on inside before it eats you. You don't want to be the guy who's killing it in the gym or at work, but it's the ticking time bomb at home. And if you do not handle your emotions and you suppress or repress, you are a pressure cooker. And at some point, you will explode. And when you explode, the people around you will be the first ones that will be the victim. Do not let that happen. You think leadership is all about being the loudest, most dominant guy in the room. Guess again. Great leaders don't just make decisions, they make connections. If you can't read the room, motivate your team, or deal with conflicts, you're in trouble. And you're a terrible leader. Top CEOs, entrepreneurs, leaders, they've got emotional intelligence in spades. They know how to inspire people because they understand them. They handle disagreements without letting their ego get in the way. They know when to push and when to pull back. And what people to follow you start by understanding what drives them. Let's talk about the biggest win of all, confidence. Real confidence, not the fake I don't give a damn attitude. When you've got emotional intelligence, you've got self awareness. You know what sets you off, what you're good at, and what you need to work on. You stop trying to prove yourself to everyone, and instead, you get laser focused on being the best version of you. And guess what? That kind of grounded, unshakable, unshakable confidence is magnetic. It shows up in every part of your life, your work, your relationships, and how you carry yourself in the gym. People notice, they respect it. And most importantly, you will feel it. So, how do you level up? It's not about meditating for hours, hugging it out with your friends. It's about real practical steps. Start paying attention to your emotions. Instead of shoving them aside, when something pisses you off, stop and ask why. Develop empathy. It means putting yourself in someone else's shoes for a second, understand where they're coming from. It makes you a better leader, partner, and man. Communicate clearly. Stop avoiding hard conversations. Face them head on and say them without being a fuckwit. People will respect you. So the bottom line, emotional intelligence isn't just some self-help buzzword. It's a necessity. If you want to thrive in your relationships, dominate in your career, and be mentally unbreakable, it's time to stop avoiding your emotions and start mastering them. You don't have to be perfect, but you do need to be better. And the sooner you start, the sooner you'll see results. So what are you waiting for? It's time to man up, take control of your emotions, and improve emotional intelligence. And if you found this valuable, please let me know below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.